Beta fam, happy Friday! I've just come off 20 hours of streaming on the Sniper Trading channel, but we are here today because we sat for 2 days trading the markets, and the move happened when we stopped the stream. Great. Nonetheless, we have a breakout today. I got trades for you guys. I started entering a Solana trade about 30 minutes ago. I'm going to give you guys some entries on a couple of altcoins. We are at a make or break for bulls and bears right now. What I mean by that is the 72,300 is very important to get through today, right? Today, over the weekend. This week, we want to get through that level. We get through that level, we need to start preparing for the $80,000 to $85,000 range, which automatically means, yet again, big move on altcoins. So again, today, what are the best setups? What are the best moving altcoins? Where are we buying them? Where are we putting stop loss? And where are we making money? So welcome to one of the best, or if not the best, trading show on the damn planet when it comes to altcoins. Just everything, right? Happy Friday to you all. My brain's mush, but I'm here today, and I'm pumped. I'm pumped that we have entries, and I'm pumped we can make money. No more wasting time. Let's go.
I try and help everyone in my space, and this is what I get. I try and fight the devils, but inside I'm just like 𝗦𝗨𝗏. Welcome to Sheldon Show.
Yes, fam, brand channel, hit the subscribe button and get the likes up. Get the likes up. Get them pumping. Now remember, this market goes bullish. This is my game. My game is bullish always, right? And all I'm doing is practicing in the bear and the ranges and these things. But ultimately, we all have strengths in our trading journeys, and bullish is my strength. Altcoins are my strength when that happens. And I'm getting quite excited because I do think there's opportunities for us to get a good trading streak. That's all we need right now. We need some rhythm. We need some power back in the systems, right? That's what we need, which means let's pay attention now, let's time entries, and let's take advantage of what the market is offering us. We do have a lot of things going on in the world, right? But we do see markets slowing down. We see volume tapering down, right? And we are seeing that at any point now, a little bit of good news, anything kind of comes out, there's a big pop coming at any point. You can see it automatically when you come to the charts here. Now, quick disclaimer, I've prepped nothing. I'm going to prep everything in front of you guys right now, other than some short-term trades. But I just want to show you guys last 24 hours. You can just see how quickly, boop, little spark up, right? Little spark up. It's always crazy with the mentality. The moment we stop the stream, we stop these things, you know, and you kind of quit, markets move, right? So again, it's just that thing of like, you are preserving your energy through this journey. Don't use too much at times. Right, don't get too distant. Just keep in touch, keep in touch, keep in touch. Because the moment you start to kind of step away, moves happen, and you come in like, oh, what happened, right? And then you're kind of late to the party. So very important to keep touch, keep important trends. One thing that I want to share with you guys right now, go through all your favorite altcoins and put in the big high time frame trends, right? All altcoins are going to move at different times. Don't miss the big trends. That's exactly what I'm going to show you guys now. A couple of altcoins breaking big trends. More altcoins are next to break trends. Right? And we're kind of moving around to where the money's at. But make sure these lines are in. Make your life easy. You don't have to stare at charts the whole day. You just stare at nothing. You just need to trade at the right time. Now, that's quite funny, me saying that and then doing a 2-day live stream and having a very boring market. It's quite hard to prepare a live stream. We had to prepare it for days. We never know what the market's going to do at that point. But for me, the main thing is staring at the charts and things like that. It's exhausting, right? Forcing trades and things like that. Unless you're making $50 a day, $100 a day, get the quick moves, no problem. But don't miss the big high time frame moves. Keep it simple, right? These trends are very powerful, okay? And they give you a nice little insight. So let's go here to the high time frame. What did we say this week? We said very likely we're going to go to the top of this wick again, right? And that is exactly what we are doing, which is good. And that was not scientific. That was not, ooh, that was the candle before. We finished green. Is this green or blue? I've only noticed this now. This is not like green, right? This is like I don't know, mint. I don't know what it is. In the chats, let me know, right? What color is this? But nonetheless, this was a sign. This is the result. Amazing. Now we have resistance here. Are we going here this week or are we going here next week, right? That's the question. The next thing is bottoms are higher lows. So this is a very clear trend line if we are going to go down to 40s or not. Now remember, everyone in their brain are thinking 40,000, 50,000. There's a good chance we don't go there. A good chance this may be the lows, right? You have to treat it in that game too. But in order to do so, I have that line at the bottom. That will tell me if we're going to go to new lows or not. Until then, I'm focused on the upside. I'm focused on the magnet, right? The magnet that's chilling up there. And what's that magnet? That magnet is direct shorts, because shorts have been making a lot of money, right? Why is this thing here? No, come on, rotate. Yeah. Okay, they're making a lot of money, right? And that's the important thing here to know, that sometimes or at some point the tides will turn, right? That's the important thing. How am I doing on my trade here? Oh, there's a trade for you guys. We need to get the show out quickly. Okay, so again, that's a good sign. Go to high time frame Bitcoin dominance. It's coiling up. It's on a retest here. We should have a distribution to alts. But if this thing breaks back in, it means that Bitcoin is getting really strong, right? The move might be a little bit bigger than expected. Nonetheless, altcoins are going to move. If you look at Dogecoin this week, Doge, just to show you guys, is on the verge of a massive breakout. Don't miss these breakouts, guys. These are big, big, big breakouts. Right, if you look at where we are now, we started breaking that trend. That's an early sign. But the big breakout I want to pay attention to, maybe next week. Keep out on that. Put that weekly trend in. That is going to be a mega move. That's up to 100% move, right, over a couple of weeks. Keep that in mind, right? As you go through all the top of these trends here, and you go look at all the top of these key trends here, there's AVAX breaking out. Why is AVAX waking up now? Because it's breaking a weekly trend, which only happens maybe 2 to 3 times a year, if we're lucky. Right? We're breaking that trend. Right now, the risk to reward is so simple on this trade that you buy here, and specifically on spot, you buy here, you put a stop loss here, right? And you ride this baby up here and look the risk to reward, right? Up to 100% move on the weekly. So put these big trends in. They're the ones that matter. ETH is still quite far. ETH has this little trend here. We'll speak about this in a sec. ETH, not the most exciting coin for me right now, right? A couple of weeks, there's a breakout. Right, but as you go through the list, you will just see which ones are getting near breakouts, which ones are not, right? Keep out and fetch. At some point, gets on that side, and it may happen this week, right? We look here at 𝗬𝗏. To just show you guys 𝗬𝗏 here. Let's go here to the top. Let's see where we're at. There's a gem. There's a gem. There's a good high time frame entry, right? Let's look at render. It's close. Render's not ready yet. It's nearly there. Right into resistance. So this is also a key important sign now, right? We are flat bang into resistance now on some of these. So something like this, I'd wait for it to break through, and then I'd get highly aggressive. Or I'd wait for lower down entries. I don't kind of want to chase something that's up 20, 30% for the week, okay? But when it gets on this side, it's very likely to push up. So I'm not going to chase this, but the alarm's in, right? That's the important thing. And as you just go through all of these, let's go through some more. Where's Cardano? Let's see if there's anything on Cardano. I love it when price does this. It's like dying. Guys, there's no volume. Nothing. No buying, no selling anymore. Nothing. It's drying out, right? This is drying out, right? Which means at some point, that bad boy breaks, okay? And we just do that. And if we just do that, that's 100%. With a little bit of funded accounts, tools, a little bit of leverage on the side there, some spots, some long-term, like you can make a lot of money, right? Big opportunities. Right. Again, gold has done 100%, 150% over the 5 years, 6 years. Right. If we get this in 3 months, right, you just understand. Right. And again, the reason why this is the time to be bullish when the markets are down this much. We can be very bullish then. I will not in the future, hopefully not. You guys will fight with me if I do. Be bullish here. Right. That's the important thing. Okay. So let's get into the action for today and trades that I'm looking at. First one is Solana. I wanted to wait for this breakout to happen. There was a big wedge in play, short-term wedge. Bull flag. Right, boom, bull flag. Okay, so there's a couple of short-term trades. The high time frame trades, wait for weekly breakouts. Right, but if we look at this here, your buy zone is in this zone over here, guys. Boom. There's your buy zone. Right, draw this chart up, draw the flag up. That's what you want. The next resistance, a good TP zone, short-term TP zone, is these highs. A little bit more spot, a little bit more higher time frame, right? We're looking at the areas of 106, and we're looking at the next areas of up to $120, right? Here's the entries. Again, if you just draw these lines and follow me now, you will see the entries yourself, right? It's around this 88, 87 type of area for some zones, and that's when I've been buying, right? 88.67 is my buy. I'm quite high leveraged on this trade, so I am not, I'm up $700, which is good. Remember that same account, guys. I'm back on 𝗬𝗏𝗡. I'm trading my accounts again. I'm busy loading it up on this exchange. You could see. And it's, oh, by the way, there was 1 or 2 little reloads you saw on the other stream the other day. They were busy with an upgrade behind. So your exchange should be running beautifully from today, any point now as well. So 𝗬𝗏𝗡 is back at full action again, which is amazing. There is an incredible sign-up bonus. There's a lot, right? There's 100 winners, $100 each, right? There's lucky draws happening. There's sign-up bonuses. There's volume bonuses. Link below in the description. Okay, one of the best exchanges in the market, right? Something that I'm going to be building. There we go. Okay, so there's the first trade for the day. The next one I want to speak about is AVAX. AVAX is in a spot trade, guys. There is a short-term trade here, okay, but I want to explain AVAX. This is a great breakout. Very good breakout. Your buy zones are all the way in these mid 9s to 10, right? Spot, right? I'm seeing a move up to 15. I'm seeing a move up to 20. I do think this can be up to 100% entry. Look at the weekly, right? Look at the weekly. Very good. Very good. So keep that in mind. This is looking nice. When it comes to short time frame, zooming in. We zoom in here. Look at the pattern we just broke out. There's the pattern we just broke out. The retest is what you want. That's what you want. Okay, if you want to zoom in a little bit more, there's where you want to buy. We want the secondary high and put this trend in. Comes down, buy 10%, breaks up, breaks here, add another 10%, put your stop loss here. This is leverage strategies that I would be using. Right? Play the game here. You don't want to chase pumps. You want price to slow down, make a pattern, get the break out of the pattern, buy the bottom of supports. Right? These are important. So AVAX is another hot coin to be paying attention to. Doge is kind of gone for now, but if it comes back over here for short-term trading, it looks like a good opportunity. Let's go down the list. Let's group down to the bottom here. I want to see NEAR protocol. It's been coming down a bit today. Okay, this one's okay. Not the sexiest coin at the moment. 𝗬𝗏𝗡. Did we not call 𝗬𝗏𝗡? Did we not call it at $1.60? We called it at $1.60. We definitely called it $1.60. And that is because we just broke a beautiful daily trend at the bottom. Look at that. Yes. Right, so I won't touch this now. But I hope you guys got your buys. That's a great buy. This could be a 10x entry. It really could be a 10x entry. It, like specifically longer term. You know, a good TP is around 2.5. But it's like long term, it's looking really good. Pay attention to a Zcash breakout. Guys, we're at short-term resistance now, but if this stuff starts breaking today, big opportunities. Pay attention to Zcash breakouts. We do have a pump fund breakout that has happened. These are more spot trades. Anything to do with leverage, zoom in, tight flags, tight stop losses, that is the game. Right, let's go into Bitcoin for the day and just show you guys there is a bit of turbulence ahead. We need Bitcoin to break out shortly. So if I go here, no, not that tool, that one there, we need to break through here. So I'm going to play a bear scenario. This is why tight stops. Spot, give yourself some room. This could happen. Pull back later today. If you see a pin bar candle, okay, pull back into tomorrow and push up into Sunday. Right, that is something keep in mind. If we get through here today, guys, and we get through this high, at any point, 80, 82, 84, pretty quickly. That's what you're paying attention to. Right? If anything's on this side of the line, don't rush. Right? Look at supports. Anything on this side of the line, it's kind of saying, hey, this thing's going to move, wait for a flag, and start to push through. Okay, when it comes to ETH has this trend. You can see that's exactly why there's resistance here. Right, it's actually coming down nicely. Maybe there's the ETH trade here. Let's see this load up. There you go. Okay, where's the ETH trade? Okay, the ETH support is down here. Boom. If it goes there, breaks this trend, you got yourself a trade. Yes. Want to show you guys here who watched the stream yesterday. Let me know. Our second stream got taken down. It will hopefully be back up soon, but you can still watch it on Twitter. Right? I did an ice bath. It was quite interesting. Lot of fun. We had llamas. We had these labubu dudes, which are cool. A whole bunch of a good time. But make sure you are subscribed to 𝗦𝗏𝗏 Trading. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. A lot is coming. We're about to do something that's probably first in the world at what we're doing. It's one or two guys that have attempted, but we're going to take it to the next level. And like I said, I want to do a lot of one-on-one kind of live tradings. So I'm going to get the shard today, rest over the weekend, and get ready next week. This market's going to start trending. We're going to do a lot of live trading together. But thank you to everyone that sat there for like 10 hours. There's many of you. So much love. I'm happy again. You can see I'm happy in my brain. And I wish you guys a lot of happiness. Have a great weekend. Make lots of money. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.